Hello everyone and welcome back to the video. So today we're going to have some exciting news. We've got a new update for Age of Empires 4 and let's just hop right into it. This is the big patch they've been teasing for a while, so let's see the let's go ahead and take a look at the update here. Update 8324, so reader's notes. Okay. Before we dive into good stuff, there's a few terminology questions we want to address. What's the difference between a patch and an update? We're defining an update as anything with a larger number of changes, including multiple new features and updates that they use updates to define updates. Nice. That takes place across the various areas of Age of Empires 4. Updates will be guided by player feedback and are oftentimes in the works for longer periods of time. Okay. Patches are important too. If an update is something laden with bigger features, updates, and fixes, a patch allows us additional flexibility to introduce more focused changes. Okay. The numbers mean, okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can just see the patch number up here. All right, cool. All right, features. We'd like to give a huge thanks to your feedback for helping guide many of these changes, tweaks, and additions. As mentioned in our community roadmap, our plan is to continue listening to what you have to say with each update so that we can continue to build a great Age of Empires 4 experience together. Okay, pretty good. Based on community feedback, we've made the decision to implement the ability to enable in-game player scores for those who wish to have them. We know that using this feature can change the way you choose to play the game, and we want to empower you to make the choice for yourself. Starting today, you'll be able to enable in-game score on a match-by-match basis for custom lobby multiplayer and skirmisher matches. So, only for custom lobby. Can you do... What is skirmish matches? Is that quick play? Is skirmish matches quick play? I'm not sure about the terminology there. Let's see if we can get a confirmation. So yeah, so it's quick. So this is also counts for quick play. Against AI? It's only versus AI. So single player versus AI. So this doesn't work... Custom lobby, multiplayer, and skirmish. So it's there's no score for ranked basically. So I think ranked will continue playing with no score, and that's going to be how tournaments are played basically. The ability to view the map post match. Yes, this is actually amazing. It's something you asked for, and we've begun to make changes to allow you to do just that. With this latest update, you'll be able to pan across the map and get a better view of all player strategies after finishing up your game. Please note that after pressing the continue button, you'll be taken to the post-game statistics screen and will no longer be able to switch back to the map. We'll be providing options that allow you to easily switch back and forth between the completed map view and post-game stats in spring 2022. Sounds good. Updated. We've heard feedback that the minimap can be difficult to follow at a glance. We've made several adjustments to ensure better readability, including the changes detailed below. As always, we're interested in hearing from you once you spend some time with these updates. Icon sizes are noticeably reduced. New Wonder icon matches the HUD or HUD objectives icon. Primary town center is now noticeably larger than landmarks. The icon appears smaller and is not obscuring other resource points even when your camera and map are rotated. Not bad. There's a few more fixes there. Small gold deposit icons match large gold deposit icons but can be told apart from one another on the minimap. Relic icons are now gold in color. It's good. Fish icons are now slightly blue in color. Fish icons no longer appear in shallow streams, but remain in deep water. Okay. Maps such as Ancient Spires, the Nubi River, Confluence, and Mongolian Heights have no fish icons present on the minimap, with the fish present in river, because it's only shore fish. Maps with larger bodies of water retain fish icons in deep water areas. Okay. Cool. We moved the Chinese Dynasty button and user interface to a less prominent position on the screen, thank God. You'll now find it to the lower left-hand corner, nearer to the location where you make other selections. That's good. Good change for the Chinese. Garrison behavior has been seen adjustments to better put you in charge of the decision-making while also ensuring your economy stays as efficient as possible. You can turn off one-click garrison, meaning your villagers will no longer automatically load into a hold when right-clicking and will instead need to be summoned to safely using the command card icon. As well, when you ungarrison villagers, they'll respond to rally points and immediately get back to work. That is perfect. That is perfect. That was a huge issue with garrisoning villagers before, so that's a really good change there. I hope it works properly, to be honest. That's the one thing I will say. We've introduced new options to the campaign mode that allow you to easily jump back into the game and test a new strategy. Okay, some campaign stuff. Some selection improvements have been made in this build. With this update, you should find trees, animal corpses, sheep, partially deleted deep fish swarms, and relics easier to select. That's amazing. We'd welcome your ongoing feedback surrounding these improvements and general selection. Hitboxes have always been a problem in this game, and having this changes made is really good for the game. The population panel has been updated to display depleted and remaining population space rather than unit count. This change should allow you to better account for siege and naval units that count as multiple units. Okay. That's pretty good then. Yeah, that's pretty good. Balance. As mentioned before, we're excited to introduce a hefty number of balance chain updates today. Okay. Enough with the fluff. Let's get into it. Okay, the balance. This is what we've all been waiting for. So all civilizations, so the core units. Spearmen, all ranks, bonus damage versus cavalry class increased from 3 times to 3.5. So spears are a little bit more effective as cavalry. That's good. Like nerfs the French indirectly. Crossbowmen, bonus damage versus heavy class increased from 6 to 9. Ooh, that's a big buff for the crossbow. Elite also from 8 to 11. Horsemen, all ranks, range armor increased from 0 to 1. That's really good. That's going to counter the Britain's early game push. That's going to make Abbasid, Delhi, and Chinese much stronger in the early game. The civs that don't, and even HRE, the civs that don't have access to early knights or, are English that have longbow. So horseman buff is actually very good. Early horsemen health reduced from 125 to 100. That's good. That's a nerf to Mongols. Horseman health reduced from 155 to 125. Oh no. Wait, why are they nerfing horsemen? Horsemen are fine. So they're just changing them. They give them an extra pierce armor, but they make them weaker. Oh no. That's a horseman nerf. That's a big nerf actually. What the hell? Veteran horsemen lose 35 HP? Elite horsemen lose 45 HP. I don't think that was a good idea. Yeah, I think early horsemen being nerfed was good, but these horsemen should not be nerfed at all, I think. I guess they're slightly better against archers. Not even though. They're just weaker in general, actually. I think they're just weaker overall. Yeah. Okay. Hand cannon damage reduced from 42 to 35. Okay, I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. It's a nerf to Streltsy, I guess, as well. Battering ram movement speed reduced from 3.5 to 3. So they move a bit slower, that's good. That might not be big enough, though. Battering ram health reduced from 900 to 700. That's a good change. Battering ram population cost reduced from 3 to 1. But battering ram ranged armor increased from 15 to 30. So I don't know why they need extra range armor. I guess that's for late game. I guess they're making it stronger for late game and weaker early game. Yeah, weaker early game, stronger late game, I guess. Mangonel weapon reload time reduced from 875 to 675. Really? I mean, the reload is very long, but we're going to buff Mangonels? Mangonel weapon area of effect changed from 180 to 360 degrees. We actually buffed Mangonels? Were Mangonels not, like, really strong? That's weird. They didn't nerf the Springald? No way. You're actually joking. No way. Oh my god. I actually cannot believe it. Did they not watch the tournament? Like, these changes, don't get me wrong, these changes are very good. Like, I disagree with the horsemen, but everything else feels really good. But like, you actually don't nerf the Springald? Like, have you played any game? Like, have you played on the rank queue? Have you watched the tournament? Have you watched my stream? I'm mauling out of my balls, and I'm not even the guy who plays the most. Springald would 100% need a nerf. That's weird. That is really weird. We also managed to somehow buff Siege. Siege is already very strong. This is such a weird change, guys. Anyway, let's continue reading. Magnet weapon reload time. Yeah, okay, we saw that. Magnet weapon area effect. We saw that. Reboldikin fire armor increased from 0 to 10, so take less torch damage. Reboldikin range armor reduced from 2 to 0, so range can easily kill it. Okay. Alright, naval. Fishing boat wood cost increased from 60 to 75. That's a good change. I think 60 was way too low. Way too low. That's a good change. Aeroship bonus damage with incendiary class increased from 0 to 2 times. 2x. What does that mean? You do double damage? Oh, they get aeroships get bonus damage versus demo ships. This is an indirect nerf or even a direct nerf to the demo ship. Okay. Core buildings and upgrades. So outpost arrow slit and placement now also increases garrison arrow weapon range from 6 to 8. That just buffs Mongols. Nice. Elite army tactics tech. Health and damage bonuses increase from 10 to 20. What does this do? What tech is this even? Oh, that gives infantry HP, yeah? Outpost buff is big and bad. Yeah, I don't like this one. Yeah, University for melee. Yeah. All units elite rank technology research time reduced from 90 to 60 seconds. So fast Imperial Age will matter more, basically. Fast Imperial Age will matter more. Okay, cool. Alright, Sith specific nerfs. Maybe the Springald nerf will be here, chat. Abbasid Dynasty, Phalanx technology moved from the House of Wisdom to the Barracks. Oh, that makes more sense. Composite bow technology moved from House of Wisdom to Archer range. Camel handling technology moved from House of Wisdom to the Blacksmith. That makes a lot of sense. They're making them kind of similar to the Delhi, where you get special upgrades in different areas. I like that. Chinese. Okay, we have a Chinese rework coming in. What is that? Okay. Official's tax collection ability cooldown reduced from 30 to 15 seconds. The Zuganu, all ranks, food cost reduced from 60 to 20. To 20? Wait, what? 20 food? What? Bro, even if it does nothing, this unit's insane. 300% change? That's a big buff. Okay. Zuganu health reduced from 90 to 70. Okay, but they're gonna make them weaker. Listen, hold on. They're gonna make them weaker. Veteran Zuganu health reduced from 110 to 80. And then elite from 130 to 95. So they rework them. They're cheaper, but they actually have less HP. Zuganu all ranks training time reduced from 22 to 15 seconds, and they produce faster. Nest of Bees movement speed increased from 2.5 to 3.75. Nest of Bees weapon minimum range increased from 2.5 to 3. Nest of Bees health reduced from 240 to 200. I like that. Nest of Bees training time reduced from 45 to 40 seconds. Nest of Bees damage increased from 8 to 10. So a rework on Nest of Bees. Okay, fair enough. Pyrotechnics technology moved from the Siege Workshop to the University. Alright, that's pretty good. Delhi Sultanate, Sanctity technology, age requirement increased from Dark to Feudal. So this gives more HP to the Scholars, right? Okay, so less, yeah, it's a small nerf to Delhi here. Scholar research system has been adjusted to correlate with the Civ's viable opportunities to produce Scholars. Early technology research times have been reduced, later ones increased. Okay, let's read what this means. Oh, Sanctity is the capture sacred site. Okay, yeah, this is the capture sacred site. So they can't. That's actually a really big. Yeah, that's a really big nerf then. Yeah, because they're not going to be able to go for sacred site plays early. Wow, that's actually a huge nerf. Damn. Yeah, good catch on that one. Sorry, chap. All right, Dark Age technologies. Research time multiplier reduced from 5 times to 3 times, so they come in earlier. Feudal Age from 5 times to 3.5. Cast Age remain unchanged at 5 times. Imperial Age technology's research time is 15 times. So you basically never get Imperial Age tax. That's a buff to early game and a huge nerf to late game. But is it a buff to early game? Because of okay, this part's a buff to early game, nerf to late game, but this is a hard nerf for the late game. So this buffs early game, but this nerfs late game heavily. Wow. So overall Delhi got a huge nerf. That's weird. English. Longbowman setup capability will now deactivate if the longbowmen enter combat. That's actually a really good change. That's a perfect change, I think, for English. That's exactly what they needed. Good. French. Reduce armor of French Hulk from 6 to 2. You guys are so mad. You're still gonna get destroyed by French in land maps. This is the only change. You guys are so mad. I'm about to queue up with French right after this, actually. All right, reduce armor of French Hulk from 6 to 2. Listen, that's a decent change. That's a decent change, but we're gonna see. Maybe French still dominate on water. You know what I think? I think the Rus will be much better than French on water, probably. Yeah. So French water got reduced a lot. All right, emergency repair influence ability cooldown increased from 45 to 60 seconds. Yep, HRE. I'm so happy this Civ got nerfed. HRE was absolutely terrorizing the meta. I couldn't even think about playing a ranked game without losing to HRE. Thank God a nerf like this came in. Because honestly, had this nerf not came in, I feel like even with Spring Gods, I wouldn't be able to win the game. Thank God this nerf came in. Now I can play with Spring Gods, and I might actually be able to destroy the Holy Roman Empire. Very good. Alright, Mongols. Landmarks are now able to pack and unpack while at maximum population. Wait, what? What do you mean? What does this mean? Can someone translate this to English, please? I don't speak Mongolian. What does this mean? Pack and unpack while at maximum population? Oh, it was bugged? Okay, it was bugged. Raid bounties, food and gold plunder reduced from 100 to 50? Wasn't it always 50? Oh, maybe it was 50-50. Now it's 25-25? I think it means 25-25. Improved raid bounties, food and gold plunder reduced from 125 to 75. Okay. Okay, this is the tech. Oh no, this is the tech. I think that's the tech, right? Yeah, this is the tech. But doesn't it start at 50? That's weird. I don't know. Khan's attack speed arrow ability no longer affects siege class units. Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, Mongols didn't really get nerfed too hard. Yeah, that's not a big nerf actually. Can you still douche? Oh no, they fixed that last time. No, you can't douche anymore. Alright. Oh, Mongols got nerfed with bug fixes? Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Alright, the Rus now. Boyar's fortitude technology moved from the stables to the blacksmith. Okay, fair enough. Loadia chips that activate a roll switch will now incur a 50% movement speed penalty until the switch is complete. Okay. Loadia fishing boat roll switch wood cost increased by 25 per roll. Okay. Because of the fishing boats got extra, it cost more overall. Okay. So they nerfed the Rus's water, which obviously, that makes a lot of sense because Rus is really strong in the water. Like every time there's a water map, forget about French, we see Rus mirror matches all the time. I'm so sarcastic in this, but these changes are actually pretty good though. I gotta say. I'm just being a little sarcastic here, just for shits and giggles. But anyways, all right, map updates. So that's it for the balance changes, I guess. Map updates. Ancient spires. On larger map sizes, player spawn locations have been moved closer to the center to account for the longer unit travel times, and sacred site spawns have been updated. So okay, small changes there. I don't know if I'm gonna go through all these. Archipelago. We have seen cases of players spawning on islands without some starting resources. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you have to spawn on islands with stone, so it's a little glitch. Black Forest. We balance the number of fish in starting lakes to be identical across the map. Each lake should have 5 shore fish and 3 deep water fish. That's pretty good. We added a large number of single trees in each player's starting area to both provide close, short-term wood for gathering and make the map feel more foresty. Okay. We adjusted trade post spawn locations for multi-team. Okay, so team game maps, and we removed the sacred sites and replaced them with large gold deposits. No sacred sites. No sacred site win condition on Black Forest. That's pretty big. Boulder Bay. Starting resources have been adjusted to be less than full naval maps, but still higher than standard land maps to further push its identity as a hybrid land water map. Okay. So less resources. Spawn placements have been turned to place players further away from the coastlines to cut down an unbalanced naval danger. Okay, cool. Fair enough. Alright, Confluence. Spawn positions in larger multi-team games have been improved so as not to spawn members of opposite teams in the middle of the same quadrants in common cases. Okay, we improved the reliability of crossing spawning. Okay. Danube River. We have done an overhaul of this map layout to have much more consistent and balanced map generations. Map parameters, excuse me, or generation parameters. The map layouts image in the lobby is updated to reflect the new layout as well. Cool. So the new Danube River features a U-shaped river that spawns with Stealth Forest, one of the sacred sites, at a trade post, making it an important area to contest. The second sacred site will spawn atop a cliff on the west side of the map. Okay. French Pass. Reduce the erosion multiplier to eliminate instances of impasse trenches running through the central valley, which could reduce build space and cause unnecessary map clutter. Cool. Trade posts now spawn along the map edge, exactly opposite one another, so trading now becomes possible, but there's a lot of gold in the center, so that doesn't really matter too much. The number of central large deposits has been slightly reduced. Okay. Apparently, approximately 2 per map size. So they add trade, but less natural gold. Okay. King of the Hill, we added 3 individual trees that were missing around the starting TCs. Oh, thank God. Yeah. Yeah, that map was unplayable before that. That's pretty good, I guess. On larger map sizes, players' spawn locations have been moved closer to the center to account for the longer unit travel times. Cool. I'm going to skip the rest of these, but you guys can read them. Is there anything too crazy? I'll continue. I'm not going to get lazy. We fixed the rare issue where players playing with the random positions option could be spawned too close to the river. We increased the number and improved the distribution of river fish. We adjusted spawns of groups of contested sheep to spread them out and place them closer to the center of the map. Okay, cool. So they're usually around the water. Now they're going to be in the center. Mountain Pass, we adjusted the spawning of the mountain opening, making it slightly larger and more consistent. And then for Nagiri, we increased the overall amount of fish on the map to reduce cases of unbalanced fish, and we adjusted tree and lake spawning to make sure central lake shores are no longer clogged up with trees. That's actually a really good change. Cool. Bug fixes. In addition to updating balance for specific units, we know it's just as important that units, buildings, text, and tooltips behave as you'd expect. Yes, truth. Stability fixes introduced for specific crash types. Okay. You can no longer cancel unbuilt stone wall intersections to refund for additional rocks. That's good. Mongol packed landmarks that were destroyed in transit can now be unpacked and repaired. The Rus civilization can no longer produce infinite relics. Haha, nice. Some fixes have been made to hardest AI difficulties, such as response to scout attacks. Oh, is the AI like a complete bot to those? Tweaks made to building placements to allow for construction closer to impassable areas of hills, mountains, and map borders. Okay. Naval and siege units better mind the stop command. Okay. Greatly improved long pauses encountered when autosaving in campaign after having created a large number of save files. Okay. Campaign fixes. Did this affect anyone? Like, is anyone like, yes, thank God? I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, is this a big change? Or is that like a small thing, I guess? Because that seems like so specific, you know? Fixes have been made to a number of landmarks which did not require wood to repair. Cool. It honestly is? Oh, okay. Nice. Spearmen will now brace while attack moving against charging cavalry. Oh, wait! That's a bug fix? They should copy paste that into the balance, bro. That's huge. Spearmen will now brace. So for those who don't know, bracing mechanic, it basically stuns the cav on the first hit. Now they can do it while moving. Spearmen are overpowered. Wait, French sucks. Okay. Yeah, before you had to stop them first, now they can do it while attack moving. Not just moving, they have to attack move. That's insane. Oh, Britons are insane. Wait, Britons will win everything now. What can stop their longbow spear play? That might be too overpowered, honestly. That might be too overpowered. I think spearmen will actually be insane. Alright, the warship production button has been moved so that it does not cover the ungarrison button in the dock. Okay. Tower Wolf has been renamed to Tower Elephant. That's a buff to the deli, guys. We nerfed them before, but we buffed them here. Siege Engineering field unit construction icons now have the correct background color. Okay. Dock technologies have been rearranged to accurately match the age in which they are available to research. Dock technology buttons have been rearranged to be consistent across civilizations. Warships now correctly fire with all cannons while attack moving or acquiring targets with while idle. Warship cannons will now correctly damage ships when moving directly at their front. Crossbowmen no longer gain +1 range after gaining the incendiary arrows technology. They did? Okay. Stone walls now have the correct health value when being placed. Land traders are now correctly treated as cavalry. Oh my god, countered by spears. Dude, the spears are insane. They're the biggest winners. Landmarks which act as town centers now have the textiles technology available. That's pretty good. The market trade exploit has been fixed by preventing multi-selected markets from issuing multiple buy-sell commands in a single click. Berry bushes should no longer be stomped by buildings. Stomped. We have replaced stone bridges with fords on river maps while we investigate an issue where AI would not properly pathfind across bridges. This does not affect player units, but it does impact match played in co-op versus AI or skirmish. So AI is dumb as shit, so we changed the map. I love it. That's amazing. Various tooltip changes have been made to better match in-game behavior. Awesome. Wait, what? Civilization specific, there's more. This patch is massive, bro. Yo, they did a good job. Can we get a quick clap in the chat? Honestly, they did really good. And maybe like the video and comment below, good job, Relic, if you're watching on YouTube. Alright, Abbasid Dynasty. Camel barding now correctly provides armor to camels. We have removed the scouts from displaying under the Abbasid Siege Workshop in the tech tree. Imams of the Faith technology can no longer convert enemy religious units. Trade ships now correctly generate bonus resources. Tier 3 Golden Age now correctly reduces the production time of all units and not just the first tier of each unit type. Elite Army Tactics and Boot Camp upgrades will now correctly stack with each other. House of Wisdom that's pretty good. That's pretty good. House of Wisdom technologies now display the unique indicator. Camo unit base armor has been properly applied. Oh, they were missing armor. That's why they sucked ass. That makes a lot of sense, in fact. The icon background color of the Abbasid military wing has been updated. Armored caravans no longer provide siege armor and correctly provides ranged armor instead. Bootcamp upgrade no longer increases the attack speed of archers. Improved processing no longer provides a 100% bonus to stone collection. Okay, so that's opposite. Now we have the Chinese. Reload drills technology now correctly modifies the attack speed of bombards. Officials can now supervise keeps, universities, and blacksmiths. That's a pretty good buff to Chinese, actually. Battle hardened technology has been moved to correctly align with the men-at-arms icon. Towers with the extra materials technology will no longer repair enemy walls. Pyrotechnics technology moved from the siege workshop to the university. The Zhuganu now has its wood cost reduced when trained from a building within the aura of the Spirit Way. Battle hardened technology moved from the Spearman column to men-at-arms column in the barracks. And reload drills technology moved to the bombard column in the siege workshop. The Delhi Sultanate tech tree will now correctly display the base research time of every technology. Keep emplacements are no longer affected by the Scholar research system. Honed Blades technology now provides the advertised benefits. Wait, was it not working before? Honed Blades technology no longer adds an extra +1 damage to men-at-arms. Aww, Delhi is getting shafted, bro. Everywhere I look, Delhi's losing something. Tower Elephants no longer gain the Force March ability. Another thing lost. And that's probably pretty good, though. I mean, elephants moving fast seems weird. Tower Elephant now gains the Armor Visual upgrade when researching Siege Elephant tech instead of Armored Beasts. Tower Elephant does not get increased armor from Siege Elephant tech. This is to help visually distinguish the upgrade, okay? Palings and camps can no longer be activated on top of stone walls. Key production icons for spearmen and men-at-arms have been swapped. Okay. The French. The range of the French Royal Republican has been reduced to match the standard version of the unit. What's the standard version of the unit? What is it called? I forgot. The alignment of technology is displayed under the French Royal Institute and Technology tree has been fixed. Enlistments, incentives, technology now provides the intended plus 5% additional cost reduction to the fence. Oh, it's just called Republican. Okay. Gunpowder technology now applies correctly to the French Galleass. Still ass though. Don't get baited. Just make hulks, bro. Royal Cannon now receives the intended plus 20% bonus damage. Oh, buff the cannons. Oh no. All right. Holy Roman Empire. Another rework here coming in. All right. Buildings constructed within the influence area of the Palace of Swabia can now use the emergency repair ability. Garrison weapons have been added to the Palace of Swabia. The Elbak Palace can now activate the emergency repair ability while in range of the Holy Roman Empire influence. The Elbak Palace now correctly receives the 33% damage reduction. The prelate has been added under the Feudal Age Town Center in the Holy Roman Empire tech tree. The ranged armor of Holy Roman Empire keeps have been reduced to match other civilizations. Okay. Prevented two-handed weapons technology from giving men-at-arm units plus 15 health. Two-handed weapons technology would no longer give men-at-arms unit plus 15 health. So they don't get an extra 15 health from that. So we actually nerfed HRE. Depositing more than 5 relics into Holy Roman Empire docks would no longer increase naval attack speed past 25%. Emplacements now have discounted gold cost. Units and technologies listed under the Palace of Swabia and the technology tree are correctly aligned. Bonus damage provided by heavy maces and 200 weapons technologies now stacked correctly. Like, I gotta be honest, these changes are good, but like, I can't believe we're nerfing HRE and not touching spring galls. Like, how can you be that detached from the meta? That's the only question I have. But okay. Mongols. Superior mobility will no longer apply the 50% move speed bonus twice. Improved wheelbarrow can now be researched in the Dark Age. The production cost of double trader has been corrected. So like a buff to Mongols. Oh, I guess it's a change, right? It's a good change. It is a good change. The alignment of technologies displayed under the Mongol step readouts in the technology tree has been fixed. Mongols' additional torches technology no longer improves naval units and emplacements. The cost to double produce a number of Mongol units has been fixed. Piety and herbal medicine are probably removed from the Mongol player 10th UI after researching the improved versions. Tith Barns technology is now still available to research after first researching monastic shrines. Relics garrisoned inside of a Mongol player tents now correctly generate resources after Tith Barns is researched. Khaganate's palace no longer spawns early lancers. Silver Tree Trader, double production cost has been updated. The cost of improved professional scout stone has been fixed. Okay. The Rus. So last civilization here. The Rus scouts hunting weapons now benefit from the professional scouts bonus. Loaded transfer ships and fishing ship conversions no longer have the H2 requirements. What? Oh, only only transport ship. Okay. I thought it meant you can make attack ships in age 1. Okay. Thank you. Okay, this is just transport ships and fishing ships. That's fine. Horse Archer icon now displays the unique indicator. The trader has been removed from under the Rus Golden Gate section of the technology tree. Incendiary arrows no longer increases the attack speed of Rus Lloydia arrow ships. Knight torch damage scaling has been adjusted. Professional scout technology now provides plus 200% damage to Rus scouts. Elite men at arms now have the correct attack speed. Loaded trade ships now cost an additional 100 wood, and spearmen can now activate spear wall correctly. Okay, well, what a big patch here. So that's a massive patch. I've ran through the whole thing. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the YouTube comment section below. Is it a good patch or not? I'll give you my ending thoughts. I think that it's a really good update in terms of like fixing a lot of things that were broken before. But I will say, like, as far as the balance changes, it really felt like they were out of touch with the meta. Like, Mongols are still really strong. Springals are still, like, insanely strong. Like, the fact that they weren't nerfed was crazy to me. So I really hope to see another balance change, like, soon. Or else we're going to have another month or two of the Springald meta that's just, for me, not fun and not enjoyable. So that's my opinion, guys. I think it's a really good update in general. But as far as balance changes, I'm a little bit disappointed that some of the things were not addressed. But overall, I'm happy that the game is getting good love. And good changes. So we'll see what the future holds, and we'll see where we go from here. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.